Hi, I'm Eddie Robson, author of Drunk on All Your Strange New Words, a new novel from Tor.com, and this evening we're drinking an Aperol Spritz. Cheers. So yeah, today I'd like to talk a bit about the Logi, the aliens in Drunk on All Your Strange New Words, and how they represent for me an alternate progression path for technology. Because actually the idea behind the Logi kind of came out of technology in that I wanted an alien race that wouldn't be able to use translation technology that we have on Earth that is actually commonplace now. Any of us can have Google Translate on our phones, and it is increasingly good at listening and translating live. And so I thought, okay, if that kind of technology might threaten to replace translators and interpreters in the future, then let's have an alien race who are telepathic and they can't use these things, and my main character will be someone who does have the job of being a translator. And so the Logi's technology ended up being analog, because I thought, well, let's say they can't use any of our technology at all. They can't really engage with digital technology. They don't get it. They find it a bit baffling. And yeah, it's kind of pops up throughout my work because my first novel, Tomorrow Never Knows, has these hipsters living on Jupiter who ostentatiously use analog technology, which wasn't really a thing so much when I started writing it. And then as I was writing it, it kind of became a thing, and I had to kind of contend with that. My second novel, Hearts of Oak, is set in a city made entirely of wood that doesn't use any digital technology at all, which becomes clear why that is as the novel goes on. And it's not that I dislike digital at all. I use it constantly, as most of us do. And I write about computer games. That's one of my other, big lines of work. But I do like analog, more for its aesthetic qualities than anything. I mean, I won't bore you with my vinyl collection, but it is just sitting next to me as we speak. And I guess the other thing that I like is the lack of connectedness that it gives you. Actually, particularly if it's something like reading a book or a magazine, it's quite nice to do it on a device that can't do anything except show you words and pictures. And I guess all the technology that we've developed is always kind of trying to connect us more. That's really what I was trying to get at, is that all this technology is about connecting us, about bringing us into the same space, and about enabling us to access each other at any time. And I thought the Logi, they don't have that because they've never felt the need for it. Things like they've never invented the telephone because they don't speak. But also they've never kind of sought that greater connectedness. Because they kind of already have it, because of being telepathic. They don't feel the need to be closer to each other than they are. And I started to think, well, I decided that they wouldn't bring much of their technology to Earth because they don't want us to have it, basically. But I thought what they would have would be technology that they could talk to. And so it would take a more organic path. And it would also have a lower level of the kind of telepathic communication that they can do.